My name is Miranda Bailey.
Dr. Bailey.
Dr. Bailey.
Dr. Bailey.
Miranda, there you are.
Bailey, what would I do without you?
Let's hope you never have to find out.
You know her as Dr. Miranda Bailey, but there is a whole lot more to know about Chandra Wilson. Check it out. This is her first time directing, and she directed 2 episodes, and she's the first cast member that's ever directed on Grey's Anatomy, and man, she's doing a really great job.
Do me a favor, just reach up for him.
Oh. Getting involved in directing it actually went through a process. I started talking about it about 2 years ago and started shadowing directors and paying attention.
She's really good. It was very surprising to know that she had any interest at all to direct because she went about it so quietly. Spent a lot of time in the editing room. And I think it's paid off because she doesn't overshoot. She's very efficient. She's very calm. And for her first time, that's pretty remarkable.
Having her as a director has been so awesome. I mean, she's definitely an actor's director, prepared, knows what she wants, and just so easy and calming to work with.
The first directing episode that she had some warning. She had prep time. We talked to her about it. She was very intently interested in doing it. The second episode she directed this season, actually, she had no warning whatsoever.
A director fell out.
A director fell out, and without missing a beat, without even having read the script, no
She said
clue.
absolutely
She said,
okay.
Of course, absolutely.
The only part of that that's maybe true is the sure part, because I said, "Are you sure?" I'm going out. Okay. Does it require an interrogation? Is that the kind of chief you want to be? Is that the kind of man you want to be?
No.
I didn't think so. Dr. Bailey was in a whole bunch of scenes. So then, how do I change hats, basically in the middle of the day?
All right, here we go. Pictures up.
Annette Sotero was my first AD. So, she knows me very well, and we had just a great rhythm together and a way of putting together the days so that when Bailey had to work, Bailey worked early on, and then we got her stuff over, and then I could just, be director for the rest of the day. And it was nicely spread out through the week.
Here's one, Chandra.
Okay, thanks.
What things?
To errands, to the dentist, to get a haircut. No, not a haircut. I'm going out. That's good.
Yeah, that's it. Wow, good work, everybody. Wow.
Close up.
Thank you so much. What a pleasure it was to be here.
Sometimes when we're shooting so much and there's such long days and so many scenes, you kind of you can forget.
Moves over to right there.
It's my hand. It's cramping. Damn it.
Don't move. Don't move.
BP's dropping.
Easy,
Okay,
don't move.
it's okay. Just stay still.
Sweet.
And so for her, it's like she can come in and just, can say something very slight, and you kind of have a great understanding, and she doesn't really have to say a whole heck of a lot. And I think it does give her a great advantage.
Whatever expectations you walked into this evening with.
Are you lecturing me?
Directing your first on-screen kiss, I can't imagine what that must be like.
The scene with Bailey and Ben, for me, wasn't so much about the kiss. It was about, here we had this whole new set that we had never seen on Grey's before. And it was beautiful. It was a wonderful set, and I wanted to see that, and I wanted to see that depth and the length of the room, and I wanted to explore what it was like for Bailey to be in this new environment, with this man and him functioning in his space and him being comfortable there.
I think because most people are scared of you, so nobody's willing to interrupt you once you get on a roll. But I'm not scared of you. So lecture things.
The love scenes, it's like, the biggest misconception is that we all have so much fun doing them. And granted, I'm sure that there are some people who do, but I think most people sort of feel like, man, that's a job. And it's such a vulnerable one at that, to sort of put that on camera. And so I imagine that was hard, but it was really great.
It was fun. It turned out exactly the way I had envisioned it.
You almost never worry about it because you always know that Chandra's going to be there. She's going to be prepared, whether she's directing or acting, or even just in a scene where she has to react and give back to another actor who has something big. Chandra is one of those people who's always prepared, always amazing.
And the Image Award goes to Chandra Wilson, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised that she won the NAACP award for directing. I think she was up against a lot of males, which is actually kind of interesting too. So I feel really proud of her on many levels.
When they called my name, I was sitting in my seat next to my daughter and Shonda Rhimes, and I had a lap full of stuff because I was hunkered in. I wasn't going anywhere. They called my name. I had to pass all my stuff over to Shonda. And I think what I did was I went down a list of the entire crew. I'm here because Ed Ornelas was the editor, because Shonda Rhimes made me direct, because Rob Corn encouraged me, because Herb Davis is the most wonderful director of photography you will ever meet. It would be a great statement for the NAACP just to be able to say there is opportunity here. You know, even if somebody just saw that my name was after comma director, that could inspire somebody. I'm so blessed for that opportunity, and I just don't even know what to say, NAACP, so thank you very much. In my opinion, it was the show that received that award. It wasn't so much about the director, even though somebody might differ, but, that's what it was for me. And I just really wanted to show my appreciation to every single person around here for allowing me to have this opportunity, for it to go well, for them to understand that I didn't take that for granted. And again, if somebody got inspired by that, then great.
Well, hey! Is that the DVD? Is that what's going on? What's happening?
She does one thing for us over here at Grey's. It's all about the acting, but to see her acting and singing and dancing and on Broadway and live and completely comfortable, and the audience just screaming when she appeared, it was exciting.
We've been eyeing her for quite some time. Chandra is a consummate stage actress.
There he is, Carmine's Rick. He does all the wardrobe stuff for me. That's Mr. Rick.
Kathy's behind you. Kathy, put her on tape.
Put her on tape. Everybody's on the show. Everybody's on the show.
She's one of the talented people who moved on from theater, but also remember that where their roots were and are willing to come back and celebrate with us here in New York.
Okay, this is the last one. Oh, good goodness. So this is my little abode. You looking around?
She's a pro. She's a veteran. She's a Broadway veteran. She's done Caroline or Change, and she did Avenue Q, and so this is home turf for her,
This show is fantastic. It's in its 13th or 14th year at this point. It just stands up by itself. It's one of those timeless pieces. 2 months before I came to New York to officially start rehearsing, I made sure to go back to class just to, get my vocal instrument ready again. It had been a while. You know what Mama's gonna do for you? She's gonna start you on a vaudeville tour.
In the theater world, you're kind of on your own. You're doing your own hair and your own makeup.
I start with my foundation and my base and my cover-up and all of that. Then I move over to the eyes, because that takes the longest. Assortment of lashes. I have 2 lashes left. And then the last thing you do is the blush and the lips.
When you're on stage, your makeup, your face, your expressions, your performance has to read to not just the people in the front row who paid good money to be there, but for the people that are in the very back row or up in the balcony. And so in order for them to see that, you have to have makeup that is a bit stronger. You're more deliberate about lines and shadows and things like that.
Now you can see what I mean by popping, because it just pops all of that out because you've created sort of this shadow.
Matron Mama Martin!
It's amazing how little rehearsal people actually get to come out here and do such a tremendous job, but that's again showing what a pro she is.
Thank you, baby. I mean, she had 1 week of rehearsal, and when she came in, she knew her lines, she had worked on the song, and it was so smooth.
My favorite thing with Chandra is to watch her think. I would sort of give her an idea, and then you would see her go, okay. It's just really interesting to see her process and how she built the character and, really brought it to life.
So nice, guys. Say it twice. Enjoy the show. Left, upstairs to the left.
Oh, no chick. Don't you think? We don't just get out to bed like this.
Chandra seems to be a no-nonsense type of person, and I think that's exactly what she brings to the role. She's direct, says what she has to say, means everything that she has to mean, and the rest of us just fall into place around her.
Hey, lady. What's happening? Oh, you want to bring him now? Is that okay? Okay. Okay.
She's really like a triple threat. She really can act, and she can really move, and she really can sing. You can't ask for a better singing actress because she really tells the story of the show. Now, I've seen her actually sing on Grey's Anatomy, and I think she sang a lullaby, and it was so beautiful. And everyone sort of sat up and said, "Oh my God, Chandra Wilson sings." And here it's a different sort of discipline in terms of theatrical singing, but she really brings such a high level of integrity to it and a lot of talent.
Baby, you can't buy that kind of publicity. You took care of Mama, and Mama took care of you. Mama Morton is just a hoot. You basically, can come in and you can add a piece of your personality, but it's really, there's a rhythm to the show. So you want to come in and blend in with everyone else and, maybe give a little piece of you.
How much would that phone call cost?
You know how I feel about you. You like family. I'll do it for $50.
$50 for a phone call?
So when you're doing 8 shows a week, you're going to get 8 totally different audiences. So each night I find something different. I find something else in a word. I find something in a way to communicate a point that gets a different kind of reaction from the audience. And so that's the fun part. Come along here, dearie. I got a nice sweet for you. Let me show it to you.
Wait a minute!
I think she brings to this role what I've seen her bring to every role that that I've had the opportunity to see her play, which is just a real sense of authenticity. And it's really just a matter of of personal preference. Some people have more of a cabaret take on it. It's more of an outward performance, and hers feels very inclusive to the other people that are on stage with her, and it feels very realistic.
Yeah, so go to hell! Go to hell!
I forgot to come home. People ask me all the time, if I have a preference between television or, in the theater or, am I going to miss it? Do I want to go back? And I have psyched myself out enough to believe that theater is going to be there. That's my home. That's where I started, especially musical theater.
Thanks. Can I take a picture?
Chandra is an amazing woman. She's a mama, she's an actress, she's a director. I mean, right now, she's wearing so many hats, and she's handling it so gracefully.
Chandra Wilson will be around for a long time because she has a lot of talent to offer the world.
Got it.
It's very rare that you meet somebody who is incredibly good at what they do, incredibly self-possessed and comfortable with it, and very humble about it. She's just really talented and an amazing person.